Get the vibes flowing while we're coming in here, you know. All right.
Bluetooth connected.
I know God got me. In this world, in this world, I know that God got me. In this world, I know that God got me. In this world, I know that God got me. In this world, I know that God got me. I know that God got me. In this world, I know that God got me. You can't make a copy, no. Ain't no denying, creator of the heavens. All my desires be supplied, portrayed in the physics. Wise in the spirit, angels be mentoring. Pay attention and you could hear them. You know? Faith's all I need in this world. I know that God got me. In this world, I know that God got me. In this world, I know that God got me. In this world, I know that God got me. In this world, I know that God got me. In this world, I know that God got me. In this world, I know that God got me. In this world, I know that God got me. Church. In this world, I know that God got me. In this world, I know that God got me. Peace and blessings, my people. Peace and blessings. Thank you, everybody who's tuning in on this live stream. You know, I appreciate everybody that comes and joins and just gives an ear just to hear. You know, you obviously have to keep yourself surrounded by people who speak like you to keep yourself encouraged. to keep yourself motivated, to stay firm. You have to have a community. You have to know that whatever's going on around you, you can't let it affect your course. So I just wanted to get on this live stream today and speak on this word, persistence. And I like to just break it down, get the full aspect of what it even means to be persistent. So I appreciate you for vibing with me, getting us loose before we go ahead and dissect this word. And what I always love to do is find the definitions. What do these words even mean that I speak on? So, of course, we got all these tools available. So I find out the definition of what persistence is. And it is a firm or willful continuance in a course of action in spite of difficulty or opposition. What are you persistent in? What do you keep on moving despite difficulty or opposition? What is it that you keep lifting? What is it that you keep saying? What is it that you want, you desire in life, that you move after to try to obtain, even though there may be some difficulty or opposition that comes your way? How do you even stay in a mindset to continue knowing that it's never easy to be you? It's never easy to go against opposition. It's never easy to start something from the ground and build it up. Because if it was easy, everybody would be doing it. What are you persistent in? What do you continue in a course of action despite the difficulty or the opposition that comes your way? And in all these streams, I love to find synonyms to this word that we're speaking on, which is persistent. And the ones I found were commitment, perseverance, determination, diligence, steadfastness, and dedication. What are you committed to? Do you have perseverance of your dreams? Are you determined to make your dreams a reality? Do you work diligently? Are you even dedicated? Do you move steadfast? These things I ask myself daily because I want to be a man that is considered persistent in my endeavors. I want to be a man that knows what he wants, and a man that no matter what difficulty, what opposition comes my way, I strive to do it. Not only do I get it done. And my question to you is, do you have the endurance to keep running the marathon knowing your legs are cramping and you're running out of breath? Are you committed towards finishing the race? Why start something and not finish it? Why let your work diminish? So I've always been the type of man, no matter what I do, from making clothes, from playing athletics, I make sure that I'm persistent. I make sure that I'm committed. I make sure that I work diligently in my tasks. I make sure that I'm dedicated. No matter what, I continue in the course of action in spite of any difficulty or opposition. You know? What are you dedicated in? What do you continue? No matter what comes your way, keep your head up. How do you continue to walk after righteousness in a world that openly displays its distaste for people who have high moral standards? It's a question I ask myself daily. Why do I even continue to walk with the Bible in my hand, knowing that people are going to look at me and judge me, knowing that people are going to look at me and try to create difficulty for me, knowing that people are going to look at me and become in opposition of what I speak and what I say? My solution is staying persistent. My solution is staying committed. My solution is staying dedicated. My solution is continuing in the course of action in spite of any difficulty or opposition that may come my way. Do you have the stamina? Do you have the ability to maintain physical or mental effort? Does your body have the strength to continue in difficult times? Does your mind have the strength to continue a task, knowing that it is heavy on your mind, what is going on in your environment? How strong are you? And do you have the stamina? Yeah, you can lift up weights one day, but can you do it 2 days? Can you do it 3 days? Can you do it 4 days? Can you do it 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10? After that 10th day, is your body physically able to? Is your mind mentally able to? So I took out 2 synonyms, words of persistent that I like to always break down as well, just so we can get a better concept of what persistence even means. What does the word persistent relate to? And the 2 words that stuck out to me were commitment and perseverance. Commitment is the state or quality of being single-minded to a cause, activity, etc. Perseverance is being devoted towards doing something despite a difficulty or delay in achieving success. Are you committed? Are you committed in your dreams? Are you single-minded towards a goal in mind? And to say that nothing around you can throw you off because you're just looking straight ahead. Are you persistent? Are you committed? What's the state? What's the quality of your commitment? When it gets too tough for you, does your body break down? Does your mind break down? Do you stay committed? Do you break? Does your mind cramp? Do you explode under the pressure? Are you committed to stay persistent? Single-minded? What's your devotion? When a difficulty comes your way, when somebody says something that you don't like, when there's a delay in you achieving your success, how do you react to it? No, how do you respond to it? What are you devoted in? What's your devotion? What do you want to achieve? Are you even committed to your achievements? Are you committed towards your goals in life? How do you determine your state and quality to continue in something in life? And how do you determine if you really, really want it if you're not able to be persistent? Being persistent, again, is having a willful continuance in a course of action in spite of difficulty or opposition. Whenever there's a difficulty that comes up in your life or someone who opposes you, do you stop? When you have a delay in success, do you turn around from your goal? Does it sway you off your action? Are you committed? Are you single-minded? Or is commitment thrown out the window and you're over here looking about other things and objectives in life that you can succeed in because this difficulty or delay came your way? Are you persistent? Do you exemplify persistence? What are you devoted to achieving in life? Are you able to stay determined in reaching your goals? Because to say there's other people who's out there, hey, they're determined to make their goals a reality. They are persistent in their agenda. They will get up every day just to promote their agenda. They will stay committed, single-minded towards this cause every day just to make you accept their agenda. Despite difficulty or delay in making everyone take their product, they get up every single day. Persistent. Can't knock anybody for being persistent. Shows that they're devoted. Not only are they devoted, but hey, they're committed. They're committed to achieving a goal in life. So that is why they are persistent. That is why every day you see ads of people in business, because they are persistent. They are committed to achieving a goal. Their quality of being single-minded towards whatever their dream is to achieve in their life is what you see in the form of commercials or ads or any type of advertisement propaganda that comes your way. That's someone who was persistent in what they believed in. That's someone who's devoted in achieving certain goals in life. What goal is it that you seek, that you want to put your full focus on, no matter what situations may arise in the environment? There are many, many people in this world. What makes you different from achieving your goals than everyone else? God gives you the same 24 hours in a day to achieve your goals. The question is, are you persistent? Are you committed? Do you persevere? Do you have perseverance? Do you keep pushing no matter the delay? Do you keep going? Do you keep saying to yourself, I'm going to be happy every day, no matter what's going on in my environment? I'm going to make sure I persist in making myself happy. I'm going to make sure I'm committed, make sure that I am singly-mindedly focused on making my happiness a reality by fulfilling my dreams. Because trust and believe there's somebody working on their dreams. They're committed to making their self fulfilled in this life. What are you doing? And, one thing that I feel as though I need to start picking up in 2022 is being more persistent and communicating with the Most High. Kadoa Yeshayahu. Hallelujah. Todo Rabbi Yeshua. Communicating with God. I thank my brother Leon the Servant, man. If you guys get a chance, go ahead and tune in to his channel. Man, the brother has some great ideas. I can't wait to see what God has in store for him. Because, man, he's persistent. He's committed towards the goal, man. And just like all my brothers in the faith, man. Shout out to Rilo. Shout out to Ringo. Shout out to New Breed. Shout out to Shy. Man, everybody's making great content. Everybody's committed towards a goal. Everybody is preserving their self. And in spite of any difficulty or delays in achieving success, man, I look up to them. And I say, man, they persistent. They're committed. I want to be a part of that commitment. I want to be a part of that power of persistence, and just first and foremost, reading the word, being persistent in reading the word and knowing what it says inside there is a way where you can gain not only a goal that will help you fulfill greater accomplishments in life, but a goal that'll help you get closer to God. Say, I'm persistent in getting closer to God. My commitment is to be closer to God. And as I've been reading more and more in 2022, and not only reading, but comprehending, and not just comprehending, but communicating with other individuals who also take on this commitment. And I'm in the book of Job right now. And I stayed persistent. I was committed to finishing up this book so that I could get a greater understanding, so I can show God that I'm more committed to knowing our connection. And in the first chapter of Job, there was some communications going on with God and Satan. And God was sitting at the throne, and Satan came to him, and God asked him where he was at. He was like, oh, I've been running to and fro. I've been consistent going up and down, man. I just been coming back, coming there, doing this, doing that. And God told him, hey, I got a servant called by the name of Job. Man, he's a righteous one. He's committed to me. Satan looked at him and was like, yeah, he's committed to you. Yeah, he's righteous for God. Because he ain't never been tested before. He ain't never been through any type of difficulty or delay. You just gave him, you blessed Job. Of course he loves you. Of course he is committed towards you. Of course he's persistent in showing you that, yeah, I know that God is real. Well, what if you let me go to and fro and test him? Satan went to go test Job, and to say that he was very persistent in his test with Job. And during this test, Satan went, and there came a messenger unto Job and said, the oxen were plowing and the asses feeding beside them. And the Sabeans fell upon them and took them away. Yeah, they have slain the servants with the edge of the sword, and I only him escaped alone to tell thee. While he was yet speaking to Job, another there came also and said, the fire of God is fallen from heaven and have burned up the sheep and the servants and consumed them, and I only escaped alone to tell thee. While he was yet speaking, there came also another and said, the Chaldeans made out 3 bands and fell upon the camels and have carried them away, yea, and slain the servants with the edge of the sword, and I only am escaped alone to tell thee. And while he was yet speaking, there came also another and said, thy sons and thy daughters were eating and drinking wine in the eldest brother's house. And behold, there came a great wind from the wilderness and smote the 4 corners of the house, and it fell upon the young man, and they are dead. And I only am escaped alone to tell thee. Job got up, rent his mantle. Satan was persistent. Satan was committed to causing hectic in Job's life. Do you continue in a course of action in spite of difficulty or opposition? Do you have the endurance to keep running the marathon, knowing that your finances were destroyed, knowing that your family was taken away from you? How do you continue to walk after righteousness when Satan comes and destroys your life? Do you have the stamina? Do you have the ability to maintain physically? Do you have the ability to maintain mentally? Are you committed? Are you single-minded towards a cause? Do you have perseverance despite this difficulty, despite this disaster? Do you persist in achieving success? Do you persist in communicating with the Most High? Do you continue in a course of action despite Satan destroying everything around you? How easy it is are material profits bestowed upon the persistence of immoral behavior. But to gain wisdom and understanding and having the patience to persist in communication with the Most High, the yield is more than material value. When you continue to talk, despite the conversation that may be difficult, you gain a connection. You gain something more than material. You gain wisdom. You gain understanding. And as all of these, it says that Job chapter 1, verse 22, in all this, Job sinned not, nor charged God foolishly. Job's finances were ruined. Job's family, his kids, were slain. And he continued to still honor God. He continued, he persisted to still have faith in God. We're going to go ahead and go to Job chapter 35. Verse 3. For thou sayest, what advantage will it be unto thee? And what profit shall I have if I be cleansed from my sin? I will answer thee and thy companions with thee. Look unto the heavens and see, and behold the clouds which are higher than thou. If thou sinnest, what dost thou against him? Or if thy transgressions be multiplied, what dost thou unto him? If thou be righteous, what givest unto him? Or what receiveth he of thine hand? Thy wickedness may hurt a man as thou art, and thy righteousness may profit the Son of Man. By reason of the multitude of oppressions, they make the oppressed to cry. They cry out by reasons of the arm of the mighty. But none saith, where is God, my Maker, who giveth songs in the night, who teaches us more than the beasts of the earth, and maketh us wiser than the fowls of heaven? There they cry, but none giveth answer, because of the pride of evil man. Surely God will not hear vanity, neither will the Almighty regard it. Although thou sayest thou shalt not see him, yet judgment is before him. Therefore, trust thou in him. Stay persistent. Stay devoted. Stay committed. Persevere. Keep moving. What it do, Nike? One Y, two eyes in the building. You know? Stay persistent. Continue in a course of action. Trust no matter the difficulty or opposition. Shalom, shalom, brother Leon. What it do? What it do? How do you respond to difficulties and delays in your life? And I just use the Bible as a reference, knowing that Job, when he was met with the disasters of his life, what was his thought? What did he continue in doing? What was he committed to? And to say, you have to stay persistent. You have to stay determined, diligent, dedicated towards your goals. No matter what's going on around you, no matter what people are saying, no matter what is thrown your way, you got to stay persistent. Because trust and believe, there is some people that's out there that stand persistent in their goals, and it may look as though nothing's working. Gotta stay dedicated, gotta stay persistent. You feel me, Nike? Hey, that's how we expand businesses towards anything in life. Perseverance, doing something despite the difficulty or delay in achieving success. Everybody wants success right away, quickly. But what do you do when that success is delayed? You're right. Hey, Leon, always endure. Always stay continued in your course of action. As a man, I feel as though I have to be an example to my sons that come from before me. Hey, what you doing with the 5 P's, boy? Proper preparation prevents poor performance. You feel me? Hey, and when you take those proper preparations and you stay persistent in it, wow, a poor performance won't even come your way. You will be able to perform at peak maximum, because then again, it's like you committed. You're persevering through whatever it is. Hey, you right. Why get ready when you're always ready? So my question is, do you have the stamina? Do you have the ability to maintain physical or mental effort? Can you have the ability to stay persistent no matter what's going on in your life, no matter what they want you to do, knowing that you have a goal in your mind as a man or a woman? You want to see something in life for your family. Whatever's going on around you, does that change your course? No matter what is sent your way as far as difficulty or delay, how do you respond? Do you look at it and say, oh, I can't do it right now? Or I'm too tired? Or, you know what, I got a lot on my mind. But if you're persistent, if you stay committed towards a goal, hey, never fall off your square. Always on the square. And so then they'll be able to look at you and be like, hey, ain't no moving me. Ain't no changing my mind. Ain't no giving me something that I don't want, because I'm persistent. And like I was saying earlier in the stream, hey, there's a lot of individuals who's out here persistent in their goals, and they have the media, the tools, and the equipment to be so. And you look at that as saying, they're determined. They have a dedication towards a goal in mind. They got the same 24 that you do to create, to live your dream. What's your dream? Do you have the stamina to keep on making your dream a reality? Given that there is going to be difficulty, there is going to be a delay. Can you stay consistent with quality? You feel me? And so what is it? What is it that you want? How easy it is to profit based on staying persistent in ways that may look backwards. How easy the profit is based on the persistence of immoral behaviors. But if you persist in communication with the Most High, what do you gain? Wisdom, understanding. to be able to look at a situation and judge righteously and to say, I'm going to keep going because this ain't my stop, nor is this my goal. I know that I'm meant for greater. So I'm going to keep on moving through this. I'm going to keep on showing that, hey, I'm a man that persists. I'm a business that persists through. So when you have a goal in mind, when you have an objective in life, even when you're starting a business, you got to stay persistent. You got to wake up knowing, hey, I got to do this, I got to do that, I got to do this. Because somebody else is going to be doing that in their business. And that's all that separates you from them. Everybody is committed. The question is, are you? Not only are you committed, but no matter what comes your way, slow you down. Do these delays in life hinder you from giving it your all? And as a man, I got to look at myself in the mirror and say, do these delays in my life really stop me from living my dreams? Can people stop me from doing what I want to do? Speaking what I want to speak? Living my life how I want to live my life? Can people stop that? Or can I be persistent in my dreams? Can I stay devoted in what I believe that life should be? What are you devoted in achieving in life? What do you put your full focus on? Because if your focus is fully on something, why would other situations in the environment even matter? If you're consistent in communicating with people that put you in a positive space, why would negative people even matter to you? Because you're not in a space with negative people. You're always communicating with people that's positive. So these people that's in a negative space of mind frame won't even affect you because you're focused only on people that are communicating positively in your environment. And you're focused only on positive situations. So yeah, they may pop up, but do they have effect on you? Are you persistent in continuing in positive solution-oriented goals? Under pressure, do you persist? Because pipes burst, but coal turns into diamonds. Test the content of your character. What are you made of? Are you made of weak pipes? When the pressure comes, do you burst? Do you leak? Are you made of coal? Do you turn into diamonds? Do you shine? Hey man, that just get burnt up and it gets smoked, man. If you made of that. Hey. But you feel me? What are you made of? We're talking. Some people made to get hot. To say, hey, stay committed in what your goal is. What are you committed to showcasing the world? What are you persistent in? And as I was reading earlier, hey, Satan was persistent in making sure that he could agitate, make Job denounce any connection that he had with God. You feel me? Like Leon said, removing all impurities from the flames, God testing, turning you into gold, no doubt, no doubt. And when you get underneath that pressure, man, it's only one thing you can do. Well, for me, and that's to shine. When there's 3 seconds left, what do you do? and say, hey, I was persistent. I was committed. I was devoted, dedicated. As I was practicing, what do you say, the 5 P's before here? Proper preparation prevents poor performance. As I was preparing for those seconds dwindling down, as I was practicing always in my driveway, 3, 2, I was persistent. I was committed towards hitting that shot. So when that time came, 3, 2, I already knew what I was made of. I already had the test answers. I was already committed in sinking that shot. And as I was opening up the book of Job, getting some communications, and seeing how he was handling his difficulty, his delay, his opposition. Man, to say that nothing but praise. And not to think of myself too highly, but to know that God made me for a purpose. God made me for a reason. And to live with the purpose and to walk in my purpose with passion and to stay persistent. You got to realize as humans, we have many, many things we can do in life. And to say that who is really persistent in communicating and being with the Most High, knowing that if that's a goal of yours, knowing that having a higher being that's always in connection with you, going to help you achieve in life, help you gain connections that you could have never thought of, help you visit places that you could have never thought of, knowing that you always have help in your goals and your dreams. But are you committed towards? Are you persistent in? What are you made of? What is your content of character? What do you commit to? Who are you committed to? Who do you persist in showing that you are connected to them? Why? Why even have a goal in mind if you're not going to be persistent? Why even have a relationship if you're not going to be persistent? Why have a business if you're not going to be persistent? Why do anything in life if you're never going to be persistent in whatever that you're doing? So my message is simple. Stay persistent. Under pressure. Do you commit? Are you devoted? When flames are all around you, when everything is falling down, when your finances are ruined, when you lose family members, are you still devoted? Are you still committed? Are you still persistent? Do you have the stamina to keep going physically, mentally, spiritually? What are you made of? Leaky pipes? Or are you made of that coal that turns into diamonds? During a fire, do you turn out gold? Test the content of your character, because God surely will. Irony. The irony. Irony of being accepted, yet denied. The audacity. Audacity. I have to be still moving, knowing that they push me down. How dare I get back up? The complete disregard to this very structure of this system. How dare I break the matrix? How dare I write my names on the walls? Everywhere I go, I break records. Hey, I already made the decision, man. You feel me? I was already devoted towards the cause. And to say that, I don't even need to indulge. You feel me? I stay elevated. Hey, if my girl told me to stop smoking, I would question it. I would ask her why. And if she tells me it's for the benefit of me, to help me achieve goals, because I'm able to mentally think clear and have more physical health, hey, that sounds like something I could be committed to. You know, just sharing the words of wisdom to anybody out there who may be going through some type of trials where they questioning if they should stop doing something. Ask if it's benefiting you, or ask if it's helping you stay persistent in your goals. When you indulge in certain activities, is it taking time away from you handling business? Is it taking time away from you having relationships with your loved ones? Are you gaining something from these substances? Why persist in something that leads you to no gain? And that's why I wanted to say, hey, stay committed. Stay committed towards achieving, towards surrounding yourself with people you can communicate with that'll help you elevate. I mean, yeah, people feel as though substances help them out in the time being, but in the long run, all that time that you took away from being persistent in your goals, you can't get that back. All that time you took away from communicating with certain business partners, away from communicating with your loved ones, can't get that back. So, that's my best answer to that. My girl told me to stop smoking, I would tell her why. And if she gave me reasons why, I would logically think of them as a man and say which one should I be persistent in? Which reality am I trying to create? What lifestyle am I trying to live? And we all know what lifestyle ultimately these drugs lead you to. Do you stay committed in that lifestyle? Do you stay persistent in that lifestyle? Your character. When under pressure, do you rely on these certain substances? Now, do you become a slave to this substance in order to emotionally handle what you're handling? So I take all of that into consideration when I am given what you can say, a choice to do something. Why would I persist in doing it? Why would I commit to doing something? Why would I commit to not smoking? Why would I commit to having a relationship? Why would I commit to playing basketball? Why would I commit to making t-shirts and hoodies? Why would I commit to starting businesses? Why would I persist in doing any of these things? And as a man, it's up to us to come together, and we have to talk about these logically to see that, hey, if you have a team that's persistent, no matter what the goal is, you will achieve it. And no matter what comes up, opposition, delays, you have a team that's working with you, that's persistent in making sure that, hey, we're going to get it done. Everybody's encouraging, everybody's motivated, everybody is on the same goal mentally, physically, everybody's up to par. And how can you deny anybody that's persistent in what they're doing? How can you deny anybody that's committed to what they're doing? Especially that's righteous. So I just wanted to extend my message of persistence. Stay committed towards your relationships. Stay committed towards your business. Stay committed towards your dreams. And most importantly, stay committed to God. Stay committed to the Creator. Stay in close communications with the Most High. Knowing that under pressure, who responds the best? So, as always, I appreciate everybody for tuning in, joining me on this live stream as we broke down the word persistence. And we only just gonna get better and grow over time, man. So I just wanted to tell everybody that tuned in, and I appreciate y'all. It's nothing but love, peace, and blessings. And I hope you enjoyed the message. And I hope you stay persistent in whatever your goal is. I hope that nothing sways you off your course in action, no matter the difficulty or delay that comes up. Just look yourself in the face and say, I can do this. I have faith in myself. I'm committed. It'll change the whole demographics of how you operate as a man, as a woman. Stay committed to your goals. Stay committed to God. Achieve success. And be able to share the story with the generations to come. And so I'm going ahead and close, with obviously one of my favorite songs. And more and more as we grow, I'm gonna have the streams a little bit more interactive. And I also like to involve some entertainment as well, so that, it's just always a space where we could come, chill, vibe, express, and ultimately be involved with each other on a higher level. Yeah, we want to be a community where we're educating, but we could also have a little fun too. We could also get up and dance. We can also share and express our creativity, because then that's when we come together and we persist in creating the world that we see. And yeah, when we're all together and we're all manifesting our purpose and say that God is with us, everything that we do is going to succeed as long as we stay persistent. So here go my song that helped me stay persistent, man. And, just hope y'all enjoy. And hopefully next time, God gives me another message that I can speak, that we can keep on growing and keep on connecting on this channel, man. So without no further ado, All I Need by Divine Liii Artists. Let me go ahead and go to the real one, man. The real one. Hold on. That wasn't the real one right there. I got y'all. Shout out to my engineer, Chanel from Envion. So if y'all ever in the Chi area, get in tune with me, man. I got somebody who could put in the beats, put you on the beats, have your sound and all A1 with it, And so when we growing as a community, man, I love to give my people shout outs that I work with. Shout out to my brother Leon Servant. Shout out to New Breed. Shout out to Rollo. Shout out to Ringo. And these are all brothers that I felt like, hey, I connected with. And not only did I love to see how they were persistent in their craft, man, it inspired me. So big ups to them. If y'all ever get the time, go check out their channel and, get in tune with the brothers, get in tune with the power circle, because, hey, we persistent. We committed towards a goal. And, no matter the delay, we're going to keep it going. We're going to keep it flowing. So no further delays. All I need, In this world, I know that God got me. In this world, I know that God got me. In this world, I know that God got me. In this world, I know that God got me. Faith's all I need. In this world, I know that God got me. Faith's all I need. In this world, I know that God got me. You can't make a copy, nah. Ain't no denying, creator of the heavens, all my desires be supplied. grade in the physics, wise in the spirit, angels be mentoring, pay attention and you could hear them really fantasize, create reality, imagination going wild, it's subscription free, send forth praise to the highest degree, God give me grace, overflow abundantly, taste all I need in this world, I pray that God got me, taste all I need. In this world, I know that God got me. In this world, I know that God got me. In this world, I know that God got me. In this world, I pray that God got me. In this world, I know that God got me. Faith's all I need. I grew up like a tree, better yet, like a rose through the concrete, standing out but still stepped on. Extra than the ordinary mentality, clothing by the heavenly. Faith and desire, design and fashion inspired. Peace be multiplied, melodies from the choir. When we ask God, we acquire. When we ask God, we acquire. Faith's all I need in this world. I know that God got me. Faith's all I need in this world. I know that God got me. Pain produces lessons. Hope turns to power and prayer manifests blessings. Pain produces lessons. Hope turns to power and prayer manifests blessings. Faith's all I need. Gotta stay persistent, man. Faith's all I need. Faith's all I need. In this world, I know that God got me. Faith's all I need. In this world, I know that God got me. In this world, I pray that God got me. Faith's all I need. In this world, I know that God got me. Faith's all I need. In this world, I know that God got me. Faith's all I need. In this blessings. Faith's all I need. Hope turns to power, prayer manifest blessings. I know that God got me. Pain produces lessons. Hope turns to power and prayer manifest blessings. Stay persistent. Stay committed. Stay devoted. We got this. Peace.